Yeah, my name is Hon.Flavia Kabahenda. I represent the people of Kyegegwa district and I'm the chairperson of the Uganda Parliamentary Forum on Social Protection. And I was glad that today I was invited by the Center for Research on Women to be able to participate in the dialogue about the status of social protection in the country. And the very first thing I always tell people who may not understand social protection is to say that very many people may never be poor in their life. But unfortunately, all of us are vulnerable. Whatever status you are, we are all vulnerable. And that's the reason why we talk about social protection, not poverty alleviation. Because we have talked about so many programs on poverty alleviation. But social protection deals with vulnerability, building resilience, preparing communities and individuals to stand into the difficulties that vulnerabilities will bring and be able to come up again and take on your usual assignments. And so we need to speak about social protection from ourselves. What will happen at the probability of my being vulnerable? What should I expect? Who is going to stand with me into this? And therefore, we as lawmakers need to create as many opportunities for this government to come up with right policies that address realities, not ready-made policies. Because ready-made may not give you what someone used to make that meal. We are like borrowing meals and giving them to people, not knowing that possibly some of the ingredients in the meal are not necessarily required for this person to take. So that is where reality is required. While the blanket affirmative action is there, have you gone into understanding that as you give the female students at university the 1.5, there is this female student who is disabled, not with multiple disability, blind and deaf. So wouldn't you extend that affirmative to such a person so that they know you understand reality? And therefore, for us as the Uganda Parliamentary Forum on Social Protection, we are glad that Ministry of Gender has come up with the National Social Protection Policy. Last year, they launched the National Social Protection Strategy. Very good work. But we are saying, can we have a law that will come with sanctions? Because policy cannot be enforced. We can only enforce a law with sanctions, with punitive measures upon those who will not be compliant. Because from household level, if each household head had a social protection outfit, which actually traditionally they were, that's why we had granaries. That's why when a woman gets pregnant, she starts preparing on how she will go through producing, because they will start packing a suitcase. That's how households are preparing for things they can use in case of a visitor. If this household has an older person, a PWD, a young baby, the social protection that they require there will be bigger than what the other ordinary household may have. I have not heard in this country that the child head has been given PDF, that any child head has even got a myoga money, or even UWEP money, or even youth livelihood support. But these are heading homes. When a home is headed by a child, this child won't go to school. This child cannot even make any money or any wealth. They are terribly vulnerable. So is there such intervention as to take those as a special case for social protection, so that we can make sure that even if this child is heading a home, on weekends she can go to school? Because in most cases these are girls. Can she go to school? Can she have a home learning, a home schooling, so that we don't lose out as she heads the household? So no one actually deliberately pushes anyone into vulnerability. The new economics is now pushing away very many of us out of the system. And so government needs to really implement a very robust, realistic social protection outfit.